that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And that about wraps it up. So now for Greg Anthony.
Brian Anderson here, joined by the Hall of Famer Grant Hill and Coach Stan Van Gundy. We'll hear from Allie LaForce as well. A battle of the big men. Grab some popcorn for this face-off at the center position tonight, Grant.
Oh, no question, B.A. I mean, these bigs bring the size and skill. Who has more tools in their toolkit? I mean, we're about to find out.
And they go to the intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And here's Cunningham. Down to 5 on the shot clock. On the wing, Thompson. Can't hit the turnaround jumper. Now Curry. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, J.B. Bickerstaff had a few moments to share with me. And no surprise, Steph Curry was the topic of conversation on how they'll defend Steph. Coach laughed, is there a way? I mean, this guy is not just a shooter. Steph's ball handling, his passing, it's what makes him an all-time great. It's always a pleasure to watch Steph Curry, and we get another chance to tonight. Guys.
And Allie, thanks. Count it.
Yeah, a graceful touch from Cunningham, making that floater look effortless.
And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for the Golden State Warriors. And Grant, despite the Warriors' success over the last decade, it hasn't always been this way for this franchise.
Yeah, they didn't have many winning seasons before they got Steph, Clay, and Dre. And you know, BA, from 1978 to 2012, they made the playoffs just 6 times.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And Coach, how about the Thompson twins making their impact felt in the 2023 draft?
Yeah, Brian, we've seen twins in the NBA before, albeit not very often. But these two made history that draft day, becoming the first pair of twins to be selected in the top 5 of the same draft.
Here's Thompson. Oh, a highlight! What a slam!
Oh, my.
The athleticism of Thompson showing up right there. I mean, just explosive off the bounce. You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Pass to Curry. First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. Here's Payton. Launches it. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a wow!
Flying high, Ausar Thompson. I wish I still had hops like that.
On the wing, Payton. Here's Podziemski. Again, Golden State.
I mean, what do you expect when you give him the clear look? That's just too easy.
And it is dangerous to let him get it going this early.
I love it. Nice activity defensively. Getting in there to disrupt the pass.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Cunningham looking it over. Banked it in off the glass.
Yeah, strong player mentally. Cunningham showing the physical strength on that play.
And the Warriors with possession here. Pass to Curry. Here's the 3. And the Warriors with another 3.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
And the shot goes down.
And getting up close and personal, Cunningham knows he can get his shot to go inside.
Off target at the rim.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
Pass to Curry. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Duren with a rebound.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
And it's Jimmy Butler with the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. 13 foul.
1:21 left in the opening quarter. Here's Cunningham. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. Cunningham's got 8 points.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Curry, no good. The Pistons leading. Thompson scanning the floor. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to go on Draymond Green. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
Well, their game plan has been very effective so far. They're working the ball inside, putting constant pressure on the defense.
Pass to Butler from outside the arc. Sends it home from three-point land.
Nice shot from Butler, making himself a threat from downtown.
Cunningham with the ball. Payton covering. Cunningham drives in.
And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
Pass to Podziemski. Back to Curry. 6 to shoot. That's his third basket in 5 shots. Solid work.
Not afraid to mix it up inside. Curry is a crafty finisher.
Cunningham, left side. Puts it up from 12. No good on the shot. And so it's Cade Cunningham making things happen for the Detroit Pistons. He put together 10 points in the quarter. We'll be right back after this word.
18.
Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And looking at what we've seen from Detroit, what do you guys think?
Well, there's no reason to take risky shots when you can collect points at the rim.
Yeah, they've made a point to get inside on this defense, and it's been working like a charm early on.
Curry with it. Pass to Kuminga. Man, oh man, Kuminga with the easy bounce. Throws it down.
With all eyes on Steph when he has the ball, his teammates find openings, and he finds them.
Now Hield. Uses the glass on the layup.
Well, it doesn't get any easier than this. They'll take these shots every time.
Pistons trail up by 4. The Pistons have had quite a few high lottery picks of late, Stan. However, they haven't had much success yet.
Well, Brian, you know, sometimes it takes a lot of time. Some teams will come together quicker. Some players and some teams need more time to develop. Detroit's just got to keep adding to what they have and continuing to develop the players that are already in their system.
And a great fan base in Detroit, starving for victories. Outside Schroeder. Going inside. Out to Thompson. Here's Duren. They can't stop the run with that one. The Warriors lead by 7. Outside Curry. And there's the call on Dennis Schroeder. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Team second.
Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. Outside Butler. Down low. Butler drops it in.
And they're building up steam, getting out in front and trying not to look back.
Well, look, we've seen that no lead is safe these days. You got to keep scoring and extending that margin.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. No surprise here. Stephen Curry hopes to be a Warrior for life. He said being a part of a group of legends that have played for one franchise, established a culture, and won at the highest level, and did it with a lot of different roster combinations, I don't ever take that for granted. Brian, what a run.
Yeah, it is a great run, and he's been the foundation, Allie. Thank you. Now here's Curry. He's got 7. And down it goes. 2 points. For 3, here's Harris. The Warriors pull it in. And here are the Warriors now. They're on an 11-2 run. Grant, when you look at Draymond Green's career, you think he's going to the Hall of Fame?
You know, B.A., I believe so. He's won multiple titles, and we know how impactful he has been as a defender and distributor especially. I think we'll see him in Springfield one day.
Here's Curry, following the score by Detroit. Oh, there's the alley! Stolen by Schroeder. Thompson. Oh, he packs it down!
That is incredible.
And meeting those expectations. I mean, this is what we all wanted to see from Thompson on offense.
Hield from outside. Pistons trail by 5. The second effort. Second chance effort. Thompson.
And now that's a momentum builder for sure. So important in a close game.
Look at his teammates here. They love it. Plays like that going to get them going.
Yes, some guys shrink in big moments, and some rise to the occasion.
And it's Butler off the drive.
You see how effective Butler is driving inside. The combination of muscle and athleticism is tough to stop.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Shot clock at 6. And here's Harris outside. Sinks it from distance.
Always ready to fire. Give Harris a good pass. Tobias will get you an assist.
Outside Curry. And there's the call on Dennis Schroeder. That's foul number 2 for him. Both teams deciding to change it up.
13 foul.
59 seconds left to play in the first half. Hield for 3. The rebound by Stewart. The Pistons trailing. Ivy outside. Inside. Nifty move. Holland. Can't tie it up. That one misses. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Hield. The 3 is up. Buries it. He's 2 for 4 in this game.
Long-range shots like that, almost effortless for Hield. Every chance he gets, he'll take that shot.
Picked by Stewart. And here's Schroeder. Back to Ivy. Over Hield. A nice shot by Ivy. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. The Warriors on top. They lead by 3. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Third and 4.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. The Warriors lead by 3. And when you look back at the 2023 draft, the Warriors got great value out of their picks.
Yeah, I mean, they got Podziemski with the 19th pick, a versatile player who impacts the game at both ends. And they also got Trace Jackson Davis late in the second round. And he is a fundamentally sound big man with great upside.
Now here's Ivy for the tie. Knocks down the long J. Ivy's got 5 now.
And something Ivy continues to improve. He's becoming a real threat from downtown.
Here's Spencer. Pass to post. Stolen. Outside Schroeder. Now here's Ivy. And the go-ahead bucket, no good.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Outside Kuminga. Ooh, poked away. Stewart with it. Kuminga defends for the lead. And there's the bucket as Stewart finishes it off. And the Pistons lead by 2.
And it's no surprise they want to get him the ball to start this half.
They set the pick. Pass to post. Kuminga down low. The rebound by Detroit. Now here's Ivy. 5 points in the game. The rebound by Payton. Drives to the hoop. Here's Spencer. And that one's good. Kuminga for 3.
Well, coaches will take that any day. Don't pass up open threes like that.
And here's Schroeder. Ivy outside. Picked by Stewart. Out to the right wing. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Ivy. The Pistons need to get one up quick. Shot's good by Schroeder. The life of an NBA head coach, Dan, is not easy. You've lived it. What's the toughest part of the job? And don't say dealing with the media.
Well, no, it's not. Look, Brian, I think people would easily say it's the time spent away from home, and it's also the losing, quite honestly. But I think what my family had the hardest time with was how consumed I was as a coach during the season. So even when I was home, all I was doing was thinking about basketball.
And how many losses have you endured as a broadcaster, Coach?
0. Undefeated, Brian, undefeated.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Brian. Well, the Pistons have struggled despite the improvement of their young cornerstone, Cade Cunningham. He said, quote, "This league rewards winning. People are going to say everything I'm doing is empty and meaningless until I win games. That's what I plan on doing, and once I do that, all the other stuff will come with it." Guys?
That's a great perspective to keep right there, Allie. Thank you. Now here's Curry. He's got 9. And here's Butler outside. They get it again. The Pistons leading. On the wing, Ivy to the paint. Holland hits the jump hook. Holland's got his first points of the game.
Yeah, what a dish right there. I mean, Ivy anticipated the open man and executed.
To the inside. Oh! Green dropping the hammer.
His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, BA.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team. For the lead. A shot by Butler, no good. Ivy outside. .34 seconds left in the third. That one's good for 2.
And I really love the size and explosiveness that Ivy brings out of the backcourt.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw.
Butler, second personal foul.
Free throw good. Ivy. All right, Grant, I have to ask you, has there ever been a more intimidating team than the old bad boy Pistons?
Well, they weren't fancy, but they played hard and they played physical basketball. Every team that faced those Detroit teams knew they were in for a battle.
And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for the Pistons. They lead by 1. Duren, the screen. Here's Ivy. Pass to Duren. The Warriors pull it in. For the lead. Podziemski into the lane. And that comes off the assist by Green. And the Warriors lead by 1. Here in the second half, these teams still neck and neck.
I really like how each team is matching the other's intensity.
And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading buckets. The Warriors on top, leading by a point. And when we return... Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. And it's Detroit with the ball. It's a 1-point game. Here's Cunningham. Ivy outside. Pass to Harris. 5 on the clock. And the foul called on Brandon Podziemski. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
To the middle. Here's Thompson. No good. He's 5 for 9 in this one. And here's Butler outside. Duren with the rebound.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
Well, Coach, it's been discussed a lot, but the Detroit Pistons set a record in 2023 that no one wants to match.
Well, that's for sure, B.A. No franchise wants to suffer through a 28-game losing streak. They thought that team had potential, but they just never found their footing early on, and then things just snowballed on them.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Warriors.
Well, their passing has been just exceptional, and it's opened up the floor for them on numerous occasions.
He missed a chance to put them up by 3. You know he'd like to have that one back.
Green, a screen. And there's the lob. Duren with a steal. Thompson in the post. Podziemski grabs the board. The Warriors leading. And stolen by Cunningham. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Yeah, can you say total package? Cunningham, the prototype guard these days.
And make no mistake, Cade Cunningham is the engine of this team, Graham.
Man, his vision and playmaking are crucial to the offense. Coach trusts him to make the right reads and set up his teammates. He has cut down on mistakes and is rounding into an elite point guard.
Curry with it, now guarded by Duren. 4 on the clock. Green. Oh, look at Green getting his inside.
We know Green prefers to work up close. He loves getting those high percentage looks.
Down low. Here's Duren. Over Green. From down in the low post, it goes.
Plays like that make a coach's life easy. Love the work rate he shows on the glass to get the score.
Up top, Curry to the paint. Outside, Podziemski.
Hey, watch him.
Green, a screen. The shot by Podziemski, no good. Now Cunningham. Duren, the screen. The putback. And the dunk by Duren.
And that's why you don't give up on the glass.
Man, his efforts well rewarded right there.
Well, that's what he does. He makes an impact with his activity on the board.
There's Cunningham with a 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Pass to Curry. There's a screen. Outside for Butler. Back to Curry. Outside Podziemski. Golden State needs to get off a shot. And it's Harris with the rebound. The Pistons leading. 1:41 left in the fourth. Cade on the move. And that one is hammered home.
Not afraid of taking big shots. Cunningham rises to the occasion and delivers. And Steph relishes taking key shots. It's what he's out there to do.
Here's Cunningham. Yep, that one goes. And the Pistons lead by 4.
And coming down the stretch, both teams still playing fantastic offense.
Yeah, in hopes that your opponent is just going to go cold, that's not going to happen, it doesn't look like in this one. This might go down to whoever has the last possession.
Detroit leading by 4. For 3, here's Harris. That falls. Nice feed that time from Cunningham.
And the coaches rave about Harris and his three-point shooting. Helps his team space the floor.
Oh, he's frustrated there. You know he wanted to come right back with the 3 of his own.
And Detroit again with the bucket.
Leaving nothing to chance. This run shutting the door on him.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
And here's Butler outside. And the Warriors miss again. It's stolen by Curry.
At this point, it just feels like it's over.
Yeah, time is not on their side. The score is not on their side. Nothing you can do.
That right there, that's the kind of look this system is designed to create. Gotta love how they've just maintained their intensity, even when they're this